This orphaned tag at the very end of the script line 276 indicates an incomplete paragraph block or a thought that was cut off. It disrupts the natural conclusion of the script. It should either be removed if no further content is intended, or completed with a full paragraph and a closing. Tag to properly conclude the section. Allow your awareness to settle gently into this present moment, and without effort, without resistance, simply cease all physical motion. Let every muscle, every fiber, every tiny nerve ending release its hold on the need to move, to adjust, to shift. Feel the profound, inescapable pull of gravity, not as a burden, but as a vast, benevolent, liquid blanket, pressing you softly, yet firmly, into the surface beneath you. Imagine this liquid blanket, warm and comforting, seeping into every crevice, every curve of your form, encouraging a deep, unwavering stillness. Begin now to feel the weight of your shoulders, specifically your right shoulder, as it surrenders to this comforting embrace. Sense the subtle yet profound shift as the muscles that habitually hold it aloft, the delicate tendons and sinews, begin to soften, to lengthen, to fully let go. Feel the very top of your right shoulder, where the neck meets the arm, releasing its tension, allowing a gentle cascade of relaxation to flow downward through the deltoid into the upper arm. Notice the exquisite sensation as the bone itself feels heavier, sinking deeper into the soft support below, as if melting into the surface, becoming one with it. Each individual muscle fiber, previously taut and ready, now unwinds like a tightly coiled spring, slowly and deliberately releasing its stored energy, becoming fluid and yielding. Allow the entire expanse of your right shoulder blade, that broad, flat bone, to spread wider, to flatten against the surface, releasing any lingering knots or points of resistance. Feel the subtle warmth that accompanies this deep release, a gentle current of peace spreading through the entire region, signaling a complete letting go. bring your soft awareness to your left shoulder, inviting it to mirror the profound surrender of its counterpart. Sense the intricate network of muscles and ligaments that support this shoulder, feeling them soften, relax, and lengthen, much like warm wax slowly yielding to gravity's gentle persuasion. Allow the entire structure of your left shoulder, from the collarbone across to the scapula, to become significantly heavier, drawing it down deeper into the supporting surface. Imagine the fabric of your clothing, the very air around your left shoulder, becoming one with its deepening stillness, completely undisturbed by any inclination to move or adjust. Feel the sensation of true weight, a profound, settled heaviness that indicates a complete release of control, a full surrender to the gentle, insistent pull of the earth beneath you. The weight of your left shoulder becomes an anchor, a soft, heavy anchor, holding you firmly, yet tenderly, in this moment of profound rest and deepening tranquility. Both shoulders now, simultaneously, feel utterly heavy, completely relaxed, sinking deeper and deeper, as if they are dissolving into the very substance of the surface supporting you. No effort is required, no tension sustained, just a boundless, effortless letting go, a beautiful descent into absolute stillness. Now, gently turn your attention to your breath, allowing it to become the soft focus of your awareness. There is no need to change your breath, only to observe its natural rhythm, its gentle flow, its quiet dance within you. And as you observe, begin to guide your breath gently into a calming pattern. Prepare to breathe in through your nose for a slow count of 4. Hold that breath for a count of 7. And then exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 8. Let us begin this cycle now. Breathe in deeply through your nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. As the air enters, visualize it as a cool blue light composed of countless tiny, shimmering molecules, each one carrying a profound sense of calm. These cool blue light molecules gently trace a path through your nostrils, down your windpipe, expanding into your lungs, filling every delicate air sac with their serene energy. Hold your breath now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Feel the cool blue light saturating your bloodstream, circulating through every cell, every tissue, every corner of your being, infusing you with tranquility. Exhale slowly, completely through your mouth for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As the air leaves, visualize it as warm gray smoke, carrying away with it any lingering tension, any worries, any thoughts that do not serve your peace. This warm gray smoke gently wafts out, taking with it all that you no longer need, leaving behind only profound serenity. Again, breathe in deeply through your nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel the cool blue light, vibrant and alive, entering your system, cleansing and revitalizing every pathway it touches. Imagine these tiny, luminous particles of cool blue light, bringing a refreshing, soothing energy to your entire respiratory system, from your sinuses to the deepest part of your lungs. Hold your breath now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Allow the cool blue light to fully permeate your body, reaching the tips of your fingers and toes, calming your nervous system, quieting your mind. Feel a deep, settled stillness spreading from your core outward as every cell absorbs this tranquil energy. Exhale slowly, completely through your mouth for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release all residual tension, all mental clutter, all physical tightness as the warm gray smoke gently departs, leaving you lighter, freer, more expansive. Feel the sensation of release, a profound letting go, as the warm gray smoke carries away anything that restricts your peace. One more time, breathe in deeply through your nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Embrace the cool blue light, allowing it to fill you with a deep, restorative calm, illuminating your inner landscape with its gentle glow. Sense the molecules of cool blue light as they effortlessly navigate the intricate passages of your nasal cavity, bringing a refreshing coolness to the delicate membranes and tissues, preparing your lungs for a full, tranquil expansion. Hold your breath now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let the cool blue light saturate every fiber of your being, dissolving any remaining resistance, any lingering unease, replacing it with an absolute sense of peace. Feel the complete absorption of this serene energy, a profound stillness settling within your chest, radiating outwards to every extremity. Exhale slowly, completely through your mouth for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release everything, absolutely everything, that no longer serves your highest good, allowing the warm gray smoke to carry it far, far away into the vast emptiness. Feel the profound emptiness that remains, an emptiness filled with pure potential, pure peace, pure stillness, as the warm gray smoke dissipates completely. Now, allow your breath to return to its natural, effortless rhythm, still observing, still calm, but without needing to guide it. As you rest in this profound stillness, begin to notice the world around you, the waking world, gently, gradually dissolving. Imagine the visuals of your surroundings, whatever you might vaguely perceive through closed eyelids or in your mind's eye, beginning to soften, to blur at the edges. The distinct shapes, the familiar colors, the sharp contrasts slowly lose their definition, pixel by pixel, detail by detail, fading into a gentle, amorphous haze. The vividness drains away, as if a painter's brush is slowly washing over a vibrant canvas, softening every line, blending every hue, until only a muted, indistinct impression remains. See the world around you becoming less solid, less real, its intricate patterns unraveling, its familiar textures smoothing out into an ethereal, formless expanse. Colors bleed into one another, softening their boundaries, losing their individual identities, merging into a vast, gentle spectrum of grays and muted tones, until all visuals ultimately resolve into a soft, shimmering gray mist. This gray mist is not empty, but rather pregnant with potential, a neutral canvas awaiting a new form, a new perception. Now turn your attention to the sounds, any sounds you might be consciously or unconsciously aware of, in the room, outside the room, within your own body. Notice how these distinct sounds, whether a distant hum, a faint rustle, or the subtle beat of your own heart, begin to lose their individual characteristics. The sharp edges of each sound begin to soften, their specific frequencies blurring, their unique timbres fading into a generalized auditory backdrop. They transform from individual notes into a harmonious blend, a gentle, sustained hum, a low, resonant thrum that fills the space, yet demands no specific attention. This hum is not jarring, not intrusive, but rather a comforting, indistinct vibration, a universal drone that signifies the dissolution of individual sonic events. Eventually, even this hum begins to recede, to attenuate, becoming softer and softer, more distant, until it too completely dissipates, leaving behind only a profound, silent spaciousness. And finally, allow your thoughts, those persistent streams of consciousness, those internal dialogues, those fleeting images, to gently, effortlessly begin their own dissolution. Observe them without judgment as they slow their pace, as their urgency diminishes, as their very substance begins to thin and lighten. Imagine each thought, each concept, each word transforming into a delicate wisp of vapor, translucent and ephemeral, rising slowly, gracefully, into the vast expanse of your inner sky. They are not repressed, not forced away, but simply observed as they naturally lose their density, their solidity, their power to command your attention. Watch as these thought vapors dissipate, dissolving into the formless void, leaving behind an expansive, clear, and quiet mental space. The intricate tapestry of your waking mind, with all its worries, its plans, its memories, unravels thread by thread, becoming transparent, becoming unbound, until only a serene emptiness remains. You are now drifting in a void of transition, a timeless, placeless space where the old world has dissolved and the new has not yet fully formed. In this gentle void, begin to perceive a subtle shift, not yet a sight, not yet a sound, but an almost imperceptible sensation, the first whisper of a new reality. It begins as a molecular scent, wafting into this gray mist, so delicate it is almost imagined, yet undeniably present. A complex symphony of earthy ozone, clean and electric, intertwining with the sweet, decaying richness of ancient wood, a scent that is both primal and ethereal. It is a scent that rises with an unseen, gentle mist, kissing your skin with its subtle, humid presence, a fragrance that feels as old as time itself, yet utterly fresh and invigorating. This molecular scent trail is not heavy or cloying, but exquisitely balanced, a delicate perfume woven from the very essence of a vibrant, hidden ecosystem, slowly permeating your senses. Allow this unique aroma to deepen, to become more pronounced with each effortless breath, filling your inner space with its mysterious and inviting essence. Now, as the scent deepens, begin to perceive a subtle shift in temperature, a gentle coolness, not cold, but refreshing, born on the back of that same unseen mist. Feel a delicate, balanced humidity, a soft dampness that doesn't cling, but rather caresses your skin, a sensation of exquisite moisture in the air around you. It is a humidity that feels perfectly calibrated, not oppressive, but deeply soothing, nurturing, as if your skin is being gently hydrated from the very atmosphere. This temperature and humidity begin to define the space around you, creating a palpable, comforting envelope, a distinct atmospheric presence that cradles your being. Next, a faint vibration begins to resonate, an almost imperceptible thrumming that rises from beneath you through the very essence of your being. It is a deep, low, barely audible resonance, like the distant, slow pulse of a hidden watercourse, flowing steadily through ancient earth, a profound and grounding rhythm. Feel this subtle thrumming as a gentle current, moving through the soles of your feet, up through your legs, into your core, a soft, natural frequency that harmonizes with your own inner rhythm. It is a vibration of ancient earth, a lullaby of geological time, a soothing, persistent hum that speaks of deep, undisturbed foundations and eternal flow. Now, allow your awareness to expand further, embracing the delicate yet profound sensation of atmospheric pressure shifts, gentle and rhythmic, like the soft breath of the world itself. Feel the air itself, not as an absence, but as a palpable, exquisite presence, exerting a subtle, balanced pressure upon your skin, a comforting embrace that is both light and substantial. This atmospheric pressure is perfectly calibrated, neither heavy nor void, but precisely attuned to your comfort. A soft, yielding weight that settles you deeper into tranquility. Accompanying this, sense the profound feeling of exquisite oxygen density, the air rich and potent, yet incredibly light to breathe, filling your lungs with effortless grace. Each inhalation is a deep, satisfying draft of this vital essence, invigorating every cell, yet simultaneously fostering a profound and unhurried relaxation throughout your entire being. The oxygen molecules feel robust, full-bodied, yet flow with an ethereal ease, making every breath a deeply nourishing and calming experience, an effortless exchange of life. And feel again the balanced humidity, a gentle, pervasive moisture that kisses your skin with a delicate, refreshing touch, soothing and softening every pore. Remove this internal editorial comment entirely. If there was a concern about repetition, it should be addressed during the editing process before the script is finalized, not left within the narrative flow. The combination of these elements, the gentle atmospheric pressure, the exquisite oxygen density, and the balanced humidity, works in perfect synergy to soothe and invigorate your entire being. They create an environment where respiration becomes effortless, where each breath is a deep, unhurried act of profound relaxation, dissolving any residual tension any last vestiges of the waking world. You are entering a realm of holographic reflection, patient return, a space where the boundaries of perception are fluid and the essence of existence is reconfigured. In this world, time does not exist in the way you understand it. There is only the eternal now, a continuous unfolding of sensation and being, without past, without future, only this profound, timeless present. Let go of all temporal anchors, all notions of before and after, and simply exist within this endless moment. The veil is now thin, almost transparent, shimmering with the promise of this mysterious new reality. You are invited now to step through this veil, to fully immerse yourself in this realm where luminescence pulses and ancient earth breathes. Step through surrender and allow yourself to simply be. As you surrender, the very fabric of your perception stretches, thins, and then dissolves, not with a sudden jolt, but with the exquisite grace of a silk curtain unfurling into an ocean of air, each thread becoming an individual current, carrying you deeper into the promised realm. The transition is not one of crossing a threshold, but rather of becoming the threshold itself. Your being expanding to encompass the space, merging with its fundamental properties, allowing the environment to permeate your essence on a cellular, even subatomic level. The first sensation is an oceanic embrace of the air itself, not as an external medium, but as an internal extension of your own breath, a vast, invisible membrane that holds you with an unwavering tenderness. This air possesses an unparalleled density, not in terms of weight or oppression, but in its molecular richness, a profound fullness that registers as a gentle, pervasive pressure against every surface of your body, a soft, unwavering caress. individual oxygen molecule, a minuscule dance of electron clouds around a nucleus, feels robust, almost palpable in its presence, yet moves with an ethereal lightness, threading through the air currents with a purpose that is both invigorating and deeply serene. The very act of respiration, once a conscious or subconscious effort, transforms into an effortless, seamless exchange, as if your lungs were designed specifically for this precise atmospheric composition, drawing in life with an ancient, resonant ease. With each inhale, these full-bodied oxygen molecules, laden with the subtle energies of this unique grove, travel through your respiratory passages, their atomic vibrations resonating with the delicate membranes of your alveoli, initiating a profound and harmonious molecular dialogue. The exchange of gases becomes a ballet of infinitesimal particles, a silent, efficient transfer that purifies and revitalizes. Each breath a deep, unhurried act of profound relaxation, dissolving any residual tension, any last vestiges of the waking world, leaving only an expansive quietude. Simultaneously, the light of this realm begins its intricate dance, filtering through the humid air with a captivating, almost liquid quality, its photons scattering and refracting in myriad ways against the water vapor and microscopic airborne particles. The ethereal glow emanating from the luminescent fungi, a soft, pulsing emerald here, a deep, contemplative violet there, does not simply illuminate the space, but seems to be woven into the very fabric of the air itself, each ray bending, stretching, and diffusing. These light particles, each a quantum ripple in the field of existence, interact with the water molecules suspended in the air, creating a refractive index that renders the visual field with an unparalleled softness, blurring harsh edges into gentle gradients of color and shade. The light does not strike, it cradles, its emerald and violet hues bathing your skin in a soothing, chromatically rich warmth, penetrating the epidermal layers with a gentle energy that promotes a deep sense of cellular well-being, a luminous comfort settling into every cell. The photons, carrying the specific vibrational frequencies of these colors, interact with the photoreceptors in your eyes, but also with the light-sensitive proteins throughout your body, creating a holistic sensory experience that extends far beyond mere sight. It is a light that is felt, a visual symphony that resonates through your very bones, a tender, extended exploration of comfort settling deeper and deeper into every cell, each wavelength a gentle touch, a silent lullaby for your molecular structure. The humidity, a pervasive and balanced moisture, kisses your skin with a delicate, refreshing touch. Each water molecule a tiny sphere of hydrogen and oxygen, moving across your epidermis, depositing its soothing essence. This humidity is a balm, a silken veil that enhances the sensation of the oxygen, allowing it to penetrate deeper, to soothe more completely, fostering an effortless respiration that is both invigorating and deeply serene. The molecular scent trails, a complex symphony of earthy ozone and sweet, decaying wood, rise with the gentle mist that kisses your skin, each volatile organic compound carrying its specific vibrational signature, interacting with the olfactory receptors in your nasal passages. These scent molecules, infinitesimally small yet potent in their effect, bind to the specialized proteins within your nasal cavity, sending intricate electrochemical signals to your brain, evoking a primal sense of belonging and ancient wisdom, weaving themselves into the tapestry of your present moment. The ozone, a triatomic molecule of oxygen, carries a crisp, almost electric freshness, reminiscent of rain-washed earth and distant lightning, stimulating a subtle alertness within the pervasive calm. The sweet, decaying wood releases complex aldehydes and esters, each a tiny aromatic key unlocking memories of growth, transformation, and the cyclical nature of existence, grounding you in the profound, quiet processes of the natural world. The architecture of silence here is not an absence, but a presence, a meticulously constructed edifice of interwoven quietudes, each layer distinct, yet contributing to an overarching symphony of profound stillness. It begins with the outermost layer, a heavy velvet silence, so dense and absorbing that it seems to cushion the very concept of sound, dampening external vibrations before they can even register, creating an immediate sense of profound insulation. This velvet layer is composed of the thick, humid air itself, its water molecules, and other atmospheric constituents acting as microscopic sound baffles, absorbing acoustic energy and preventing its propagation, swaddling the space in an almost palpable hush. Beneath this, there is a ringing crystal silence, a subtle, high-frequency hum that is not heard with the ears, but felt deep within the inner ear, a resonance that vibrates through the bones of your skull, a pure, unblemished tone that speaks of clarity and crystalline purity. This internal ringing is the ambient electromagnetic field of the grove, interacting with the resonant frequencies of your own biological systems. A silent, energetic echo that tunes your inner landscape to the profound stillness of the environment. Further still, there is the deep earth silence, a foundational quietude that emanates from the ancient, gnarled roots and the soft, moss-velveted ground beneath you. A silence that has absorbed millennia of existence, holding the secrets of geological time within its embrace. This is the silence of slow processes, of rock formations shifting imperceptibly, of subterranean watercourses carving their patient paths. A weighty, grounding quiet that anchors your being to the very core of the planet. A vast, unmoving presence. interspersed within these layers is the barely audible thrum of hidden watercourses, a lullaby of ancient earth, not a sound heard, but a vibration felt through the soles of your feet and up into your core, a rhythmic, deep pulse that is the very heartbeat of the grove. This thrum is the kinetic energy of water molecules flowing over subterranean rock, creating minute seismic waves that propagate through the earth, a sound so low in frequency that it bypasses the auditory canal and resonates directly with the fluid within your own body, syncing you to its rhythm. Finally, at the very heart of this architecture lies the silence of your own being, a profound inner quiet that mirrors and reflects the surrounding stillness, a space where thoughts dissipate and the ego dissolves, leaving only pure, unadulterated awareness. This deepest silence is the cessation of internal dialogue, the quietude of a mind at rest, a state of profound peace where the observer and the observed merge into a single, seamless experience of timeless, boundless presence. The gentle atmospheric pressure shifts are imperceptible to the conscious mind, yet profoundly registered by the baroreceptors nestled within your skin and the delicate mechanisms of your inner ear, a subtle dance of forces that cradles your form. These minute alterations in pressure, measured in fractions of a Pascal, create a sensation akin to being held in a vast, invisible hand, a constant, tender embrace that communicates safety and profound stability to your entire nervous system. The exquisite oxygen density, robust and full-bodied, yet flowing with an ethereal ease, makes every breath a deeply nourishing and calming experience, an effortless exchange of life, its molecules interacting with your blood at a fundamental level. Each hemoglobin molecule, a complex protein within your red blood cells, readily binds with these abundant oxygen atoms, enhancing cellular respiration, infusing every mitochondrion with vital energy, sparking a gentle, pervasive invigoration. And the balanced humidity, a pervasive moisture that kisses your skin with a delicate, refreshing touch, soothes and softens every pore, each water molecule acting as a tiny conduit for comfort, enhancing the conductivity of your skin, allowing the subtle energies of the grove to permeate more deeply. This combination of gentle atmospheric pressure, exquisite oxygen density, and balanced humidity works in perfect synergy to soothe and invigorate your entire being, fostering an effortless respiration that is both deeply relaxing and subtly energizing. It creates an environment where respiration becomes effortless, where each breath is a deep, unhurried act of profound relaxation, dissolving any residual tension, any last vestiges of the waking world, leaving you in a state of pure, expansive well-being. As these external forces gently sculpt your perception, a profound somatic sync begins. A quiet, internal reverberation where your biology aligns with the deep wisdom of silence. Silence is a language of profound wisdom, and your body, a magnificent biological instrument, begins to attune itself to its subtle grammar, translating its voiceless pronouncements into a deep, cellular understanding. Your every cell, a microscopic universe of intricate processes, begins to hum in harmony with this pervasive quietude, its membranes becoming more permeable, its internal structures aligning to the gentle, unhurried rhythm of the grove. The electrical impulses that ordinarily race through your neurons, carrying the incessant chatter of the waking mind, begin to slow, their firing patterns elongating, creating vast, quiet spaces between each transmission, like stars in an expanding cosmos. This deceleration of neural activity allows for a deeper processing of sensory input, not as discrete data points, but as an integrated, holistic tapestry of experience, where every sensation is felt with enhanced clarity and depth. Your vascular system, a complex network of arteries, veins, and capillaries, responds to this profound calm. The smooth muscles lining your blood vessels relaxing, allowing for a more expansive and unhindered flow of blood. The rhythmic pulse of your heart, once a steady drumbeat of daily life, begins to soften, its beats becoming more profound, more resonant, yet less forceful, adapting to the gentle, ancient thrum of the hidden watercourses beneath the earth. Each beat now feels like a deep, slow wave, a deliberate expansion and contraction that mirrors the slow rotation of the planet itself. A vast, cosmic rhythm that transcends the individual, connecting you to the grand, silent movements of celestial bodies. This slowing of your heartbeat, a deliberate adaptation to the deep earth rhythms, guides you into an even deeper state of surrender and tranquility. Descent into a more primordial rhythm allows your entire circulatory system to recalibrate, enhancing oxygen delivery and nutrient distribution to every tissue, every organ, every cell. Nerve glazing now begins as your intricate nervous system, a complex web of electrochemical pathways, undergoes a profound transformation. Its delicate fibers beginning to transmute into the very essence of warm, velvety moss. The myelin sheaths, those fatty insulators that wrap around your axons, gradually soften and thicken, taking on the rich, verdant hue and supple texture of the ancient moss that clings to the gnarled roots around you. Each individual nerve fiber, from the vast tracts of your spinal cord to the finest peripheral filaments, becomes infused with the gentle, earthy warmth and resilient softness of this living moss, its conductivity enhancing, yet its urgency diminishing. The the synaptic junctions, where electrochemical signals leap from one neuron to the next, are now cushioned and embraced by this velvety substance. The transfer of information becoming smoother, more fluid, less abrupt, imbued with a profound, organic grace. The entire nervous system, once a rapid-fire network of electrical impulses, transforms into a sprawling, interconnected tapestry of living moss, capable of transmitting sensation and thought with an ancient, unhurried wisdom, reflecting the deep earth silence. This moss-like transformation allows for a more integrated and holistic processing of experience, where the boundaries between internal and external sensation begin to blur, and the wisdom of the grove becomes an inherent part of your own neural landscape. Your heartbeat, now profoundly slowed, matches the rotation of the planet, each powerful, deep thrum a cosmic echo, a vast, unhurried pulse that resonates through your very core, aligning your biological clock with the immense, silent turning of the earth. This synchronization creates an extraordinary sense of groundedness, an anchoring to the fundamental rhythms of existence, where the frantic pace of the human world dissolves into the timeless, majestic flow of planetary motion. Within this profound stillness, a quiet hesitation often precedes your actions, a gentle pause born of deep consideration for every ripple your presence might create, a thoughtful stillness that ensures your every movement is imbued with a tender grace and an unspoken purpose. This hesitation, once a subtle tremor of indecision, now begins its ethereal transformation, not dissolving into smoke, but rather unfurling into a kaleidoscope of iridescent butterflies, each one a fleeting thought, a gentle consideration taking on ephemeral form. The butterflies, with wings of shimmering violet and emerald, the very colors of the fungi, detach from the essence of your hesitation, fluttering softly upwards, their their delicate movements creating imperceptible air currents that carry away the last vestiges of self-doubt. Each butterfly represents a potential choice, a nuanced thought, now released from the confines of internal deliberation, gently ascending into the humid air, becoming part of the luminous mist, their forms dissolving into shimmering motes of light. As these iridescent fragments of hesitation drift away, they leave behind not emptiness, but a vast, open expanse of clarity, a space where actions arise not from struggle, but from an intuitive, harmonious flow, unburdened by the weight of prior expectation or judgment. The thoughtful stillness remains, deepened and purified, ensuring that your every movement, however subtle, is imbued with a tender grace and an unspoken purpose, enhancing harmonious flow, a silent dance of intention and effortless being. From the heart of this profound stillness, a new sensation begins to emerge, not as a sound heard with the ears, but as a frequency felt throughout your entire being, a gentle, insistent call that vibrates at a molecular level. It is the shimmering silk orb, the MacGuffin, beginning to call, not as an object yet, but as an intricately woven frequency, a pure resonance that manifests through synesthesia, painting the quiet air with unheard colors. This frequency is a deep, resonant indigo, a color that hums with the wisdom of ancient oceans and distant nebulae, its vibrational waves washing over your consciousness, felt as a gentle pressure behind your eyes, a profound knowing. Intertwined with the indigo is a shimmering silver, a crystalline frequency that sparkles with the promise of revelation, felt as a cool, tingling sensation along your spine, a subtle awakening of dormant senses. And beneath these, a soft, pulsating gold, a frequency of profound stillness and pure light, radiating warmth from your solar plexus, a gentle, magnetic pull drawing your awareness towards its source. These interwoven frequencies, indigo, silver, and gold, are the silent song of the orb, a melody composed of pure intention, gently guiding your internal compass, inviting you to move, to respond. You feel an undeniable, yet unhurried inclination to shift, to orient yourself towards this silent, colorful summons, your body responding with an innate understanding, a subtle realignment of your molecular structure. Your first step is not a conscious decision, but an organic unfolding, a gentle pivot of your weight, the intricate network of muscles and tendons in your leg, responding to the subtle pull of the Earth's gravity and the orb's frequency. The sole of your foot, now imbued with the velvety softness of moss, presses against the soft ground, feeling the minute undulations of the ancient earth, the gentle give of countless layers of decaying leaves and fungal mycelium. The second step is a slow, deliberate extension, your leg lifting with an almost liquid grace, the air molecules parting for your movement with minimal resistance, a testament to the profound ease of this realm. As your foot descends, it traces an arc through the humid air. The subtle atmospheric pressure shifts, registering as a gentle caress against your skin, guiding the placement with an intuitive precision. The third step brings a heightened awareness of the delicate balance of your body, the intricate interplay of proprioceptors and vestibular senses, each registering the minute shifts in equilibrium with exquisite sensitivity. The weight distribution shifts seamlessly, a gentle rocking motion that is absorbed by the spongy ground, leaving no discernible impact, only a silent impression of your presence. Your fourth step involves a deeper engagement with the pervasive quietude each movement becoming a silent punctuation in the architecture of stillness, a ripple that enhances rather than disturbs the surrounding calm. The barely audible thrum of hidden watercourses resonates through the soft ground beneath your foot, a gentle vibration that synchronizes with your movement, enhancing the sense of being carried by the ancient earth. The fifth step is a further surrender to the magnetic pull of the orb's frequency, a complete alignment of intention and action, your body moving as if guided by an invisible, silken thread. The light refracts around your moving form, creating shimmering halos of emerald and violet, each photon bending to accommodate your passage, illuminating the path with a soft, ethereal glow. Your sixth step is an exploration of the molecular scent trails, each inhalation drawing in the earthy ozone and sweet, decaying wood with enhanced clarity, the aromatic particles dancing around your face, guiding you forward. The oxygen density, robust and invigorating, fills your lungs with each unhurried breath, fueling your gentle progression with an effortless vitality, a silent communion with the life-giving air. The seventh step brings you closer to the source of the frequency, the indigo deepening, the silver brightening, the gold radiating with increased warmth, a symphony of felt colors intensifying with each deliberate motion. The gnarled roots, velvety with moss, form natural alcoves around you, their ancient forms seeming to lean in, offering silent encouragement, their wisdom absorbed into the moss of your own nervous system. Your eighth step is a profound act of trust, each muscle fiber relaxing, releasing any lingering tension, allowing the body to move with an unburdened fluidity, a dance of effortless grace. The gentle mist kisses your skin, each water molecule a refreshing touch, enhancing the tactile sensation of your journey, grounding you in the present moment. The ninth step carries you into a space of even greater intimacy with the grove, the luminescent fungi pulsing with a synchronous rhythm, their emerald and violet light reflecting in the depths of your eyes. The air itself seems to thicken with anticipation, not in a restrictive way, but as a rich, enveloping medium, holding you in its profound embrace. Your 10th step culminates in a moment of profound stillness, your body coming to rest with a gentle finality, perfectly balanced, perfectly centered, enveloped in the luminous quietude. And in this moment, a quiet, gentle presence begins to fade into view, not appearing suddenly, but coalescing from the very fabric of the luminous mist, a guardian of the silence. It is Celeste Cloud, luminous custodian, her form emerging with the soft, ethereal grace of dawn, breaking over a tranquil landscape. Her presence, a silent, unwavering promise. She radiates a connection of pure acceptance, reflecting your inner peace, a steady anchor in your journey of inner exploration, her very being a testament to unwavering, compassionate support without expectation or judgment. Her aura, a soft, pearlescent glow, expands outwards, interweaving with the emerald and violet hues of the grove, a luminous field of gentle energy that speaks of profound understanding and boundless empathy. This pearlescent aura, composed of countless minute particles of pure light, each vibrating with frequencies of unconditional love and quiet strength, begins to gently brush against the edges of your own auric field. Your aura, now a soft, expansive field of indigo, silver, and gold, reflecting the orb's call, and your journey responds to Celeste's presence, its vibrational frequencies subtly adjusting, harmonizing with hers. The interaction is not a collision, but a seamless merging, like two perfectly attuned musical notes blending into a single, richer chord, creating a resonant field of shared tranquility and mutual respect. Microscopic particles of light from Celeste's aura gently penetrate the outermost layers of your own, intermingling, exchanging subtle energetic information, fostering a sense of profound recognition and belonging. This intermingling creates a warm, comforting sensation that spreads throughout your being. A silent dialogue between two souls that transcends words, speaking directly to the deepest parts of your consciousness. Her gaze, soft and luminous, meets yours, and in the depths of her irises, you perceive not a reflection of yourself, but a vast, silent ocean of acceptance, a mirror to the profound stillness that now resides within you. The delicate lines around her eyes, almost imperceptible, are etched not by worry or age, but by countless moments of quiet observation, of patient understanding, each one a microscopic testament to her role as a guardian of silence. A tiny, almost invisible fleck of iridescent light, perhaps a stray photon from a distant luminescent fungi, catches on the very edge of her lower eyelid, a singular, brilliant spark against the soft, pearlescent luminescence of her skin. This minute fleck, a quantum of pure energy, dances on the delicate curve of her lash line, reflecting the emerald glow of the grove in miniature, a fleeting, exquisite detail in the vast canvas of her serene presence. The minute fleck of iridescent light, once a singular, brilliant spark, now begins to gently pulse, its tiny luminescence expanding not outwards, but inwards, drawing you into its quiet, shimmering core. It is no longer merely a reflection, but a gateway, a microscopic vortex of pure, distilled light that hums with an ancient, forgotten melody, a frequency of profound stillness. The emerald glow of the grove, once distinct and external, now softens, its vibrant hues bleeding into the very fabric of your perception, becoming less a visual input and more an internal sensation of verdant peace. The luminescent fungi, their ethereal forms previously fixed, begin to sway with an imperceptible current, their soft, pulsing lights elongating, stretching like liquid emeralds and fluid violets across the humid air. Their glow, once contained, now spills, dissolving the edges of the grove, blurring the lines between what is solid and what is merely light, a tender dissolution that hints at a deeper, more yielding reality. The molecular scent trails, a complex symphony of earthy ozone and sweet, decaying wood, lose their distinct notes, merging into a singular, all-encompassing fragrance, a breath of deep earth and nascent starlight. This unified scent drifts, no longer rising with the mist, but becoming the mist itself, a gentle, fragrant vapor that permeates your being, softening the very structure of your awareness. The mist, which once kissed your skin, now passes through it, a veil of comforting coolness that blurs the boundary between your inner and outer worlds, inviting a surrender to its tender embrace. The oxygen density, robust and invigorating, begins to feel less like air inhaled and more like an inherent quality of your own cells. A serene, unhurried breath that is both within you and around you. Each deep, unhurried breath becomes a gentle wave, carrying away the last vestiges of defined form, replacing it with an expansive, yielding comfort that settles into every fiber of your being. gnarled roots, velvety with moss, soften at their edges, their firm structures loosening, becoming more pliable, like threads of deep green velvet woven into the very fabric of the humid air. The natural alcoves they formed, once inviting you to rest, now dissolve into pockets of pure, quiet embrace, their protective forms melting into an amorphous, all-encompassing softness. The barely audible thrum of hidden watercourses, a lullaby of ancient earth, grows louder, yet simultaneously more internal, a resonant vibration within your own bones, a liquid melody of profound peace. This resonant thrum begins to flow through you, a gentle current that replaces the sensation of solid ground beneath your feet with a feeling of being suspended in a warm, subterranean stream. The very concept of ground yields, becoming a fluid, supportive medium, a deep, nourishing comfort that cradles you, allowing you to float, unburdened by gravity or form. Every cell within you responds to this profound softening, releasing its rigid structure, allowing the tender grace of dissolution to ripple through its membranes, becoming more permeable, more fluid. The boundaries between cells, once distinct, now blur, merging into a unified, shimmering field of awareness. A gentle tapestry of comfort settling deeper and deeper into every cell. This cellular comfort is not merely a sensation, but a truth, an inherent knowing that every atomic bond is loosening, allowing the dance of deep sleep to begin, a dance of gentle unraveling. The air itself becomes a warm, nourishing balm, a silent whisper that encourages every molecule to relax, to let go of its fixed position, to drift into a state of blissful suspension. The vibrant emeralds and violets of the fungi's glow bleed further, becoming iridescent clouds within your perception. Their light now a gentle internal pulse, a soft, rhythmic beat of liquid color. The memory of profound stillness, previously held within the shimmering silk orb, now expands, becoming the very atmosphere you breathe, a boundless ocean of quietude that knows no beginning or end. You realize the orb is no longer external, but an internal point of radiant calm, its silken threads now weaving through your very essence, mending any subtle fraying of your inner temporal fabric. A presence arises within this dissolving landscape, not as a distinct form, but as an intricate resonance, a guiding principle within the gentle chaos of cellular release and rebirth. This resonance is a knowing, a subtle guidance that orchestrates the intricate dance of cellular division, ensuring each new formation unfolds with exquisite temporal precision. It mirrors the serene expansion of a point of fractal light, which now begins to unfold within your deepest core, becoming an entire cellular tapestry of synchronized breath. This presence, once perceived as a potential challenge, now reveals itself as a meticulous architect of renewal, a quiet force that understands the delicate balance of time within life itself. Over an extended period, which feels like the quiet unfolding of eons within a single breath, frayed temporal threads within the cellular matrix are gently mended. A seamless flow is restored to the inner currents of life, a quiet regeneration that hums with the wisdom of the universe, no longer a danger, but a profound, necessary grace. This careful attention nurtures perfect, quiet regeneration, a deep, silent mending transcends the need for effort, simply allowing the inherent wisdom of the body to rebalance and renew. The essence of what you once perceived as Eris star, the chronological architect, now manifests not as a separate entity, but as this intricate, precise wisdom, a deep understanding of temporal flow. The danger associated with this presence dissolves completely, revealing itself as the very fabric of ordered creation, a gentle persistence that ensures the harmonious unfolding of every moment. This deep understanding permeates your being, a truth that echoes the slow, patient unfolding of the shimmering silk orb, revealing that truest power resides not in force, but in gentle persistence. It is the power of conscious awareness, a truth subtly mirrored by the way the orb illuminates deeper truths with quiet patience, an inner knowing that unfolds gradually like a blooming flower. A profound warmth begins to bloom at the base of your spine, a slow, gentle blossoming that spreads upwards, an exquisite sensation of release. This is the golden release, a warm golden oil that pours down your spine, not as a liquid, but as a wave of pure, benevolent energy, softening every vertebra, every nerve ending. It spreads through your entire nervous system, a liquid sunbeam that melts away all tension, all resistance, replacing it with an overwhelming, blissful comfort. This golden current flows, paralyzing you with comfort, not with immobility, but with an exquisite surrender, a deep acceptance that frees you from all need to move or strive. You are suspended in this golden warmth, a feeling of absolute safety and profound peace, as if every atom in your being has exhaled a sigh of deep contentment. golden oil continues its gentle descent and ascent, a silent, rhythmic pulse that cradles your consciousness, inviting you deeper into the quietude of this profound acceptance. Every fleeting thought, every subtle worry dissolves into this golden current, leaving behind only the pure, unadulterated essence of peace, a vast, silent ocean within. You understand, with a clarity that transcends words, that this comfort is the acceptance of your inherent power, the gentle persistence of conscious awareness, a quiet strength that simply is. This acceptance is not a decision, but an unfolding, a natural state of being that was always there, waiting to be rediscovered beneath layers of perception. The golden warmth deepens, sinking into the very marrow of your bones, filling the hollows with its luminous peace, making you feel entirely whole, entirely cherished. The previous settings, the fungi, the roots, the mist, are now merely echoes, soft suggestions within this golden expanse, dissolving into a singular, comforting hum. The cellular tapestry of synchronized breath now glows with this golden light, each cell a tiny sun, expanding and contracting with a gentle, rhythmic pulse that resonates through your entire being. Within this field of golden comfort, a new sensation begins to stir, a delicate, almost imperceptible pressure, deep within the center of your chest. It is the first stir of the physics of growth, a nascent energy gathering, not with force, but with an exquisite, patient intention. A tiny, luminous seed, spun from pure light and the deepest stillness, begins to unfurl, its first delicate filament reaching outwards, a silent gesture of becoming. this is the beginning of a flower, or perhaps a crystal, forming within the very core of your being. Its growth measured not in moments, but in dream centuries. The first delicate petal unfurls, a shimmering, translucent curve of light, its edges almost imperceptible, a whisper of form against the golden backdrop of your inner space. This single petal represents 100 years of quiet growth, a slow, deliberate expansion, guided by an unseen hand of profound wisdom. Its geometry perfect, fractal, serene. It is a gentle opening, a soft breath taken across an eon. Each microscopic angle and curve formed with an exquisite precision, a testament to the quiet power of unfolding. Another century passes in this internal dream time, and a second petal emerges, mirroring the first, but with a subtle, unique twist, creating a harmonious symmetry. The light within your chest deepens, reflecting off these nascent forms, casting soft, internal rainbows that shimmer and fade with each slow, rhythmic pulse of your expanded awareness. The flower or crystal continues its silent, internal blossoming, a third petal unfurling with the passage of another 100 dream years, its structure becoming more complex, more intricate. The geometry of its opening is not a sudden burst, but a gentle, inevitable revelation. Each new curve and facet adding to a growing sense of profound inner beauty and order. A fourth century of silent growth unfolds, and a new layer of petals begins to appear, smaller, more delicate, forming a spiral of luminous grace around the central core. The air within your chest, if such a concept still holds meaning, is now thick with the scent of this growing bloom, a fragrance of pure potential, of quiet, blossoming truth. As the 5th century of dreamtime completes its cycle, the flower or crystal is fully revealed, a magnificent, intricate structure of light and stillness radiating from your core. Its petals, countless and shimmering, open outwards in a fractal dance, each one a universe unto itself, yet all connected, all part of a single, breathtaking whole. With the final unfolding of the last petal, a profound realization dawns, not as a thought, but as an absolute knowing that permeates your entire being. The antagonist, the chronological architect, Aristar, was not trying to save the world from an external threat, but was meticulously tending to the very fabric of this unfolding bloom within you. The danger was a misunderstanding, a perception born of separation, now dissolved into the profound wisdom of interconnectedness, a silent symphony of life's intricate dance. And with this realization, another, even deeper truth reveals itself, gently, inevitably, like the final opening of a sacred bloom. You are not merely in the world, nor is the setting simply around you. For with the full blossoming of this internal flower, you understand that you are the world. The grove of luminescent fungi, their emerald and violet glow, the earthy ozone, the sweet, decaying wood, the ancient roots, the thrum of hidden watercourses, all of it is within you. The setting is not external. It is an intrinsic part of your vast, expanding consciousness, a landscape of profound stillness that you contain, that you embody. Every shimmering fleck of light, every drop of mist, every vibration of ancient earth is a facet of your own being, a quiet manifestation of your infinite self. the boundaries between self and environment dissolve completely, leaving only a boundless, interconnected field of awareness, a universe held within your quiet heart. As this truth settles, the flower or crystal within your chest, now fully bloomed, begins to gently dissolve, its intricate forms melting back into pure light, pure energy. Its essence spreads throughout your entire being, transforming every cell into a miniature reflection of its profound beauty, a silent resonance of perfect order. Everything that once had form, every sensation, every sound, every lingering echo of the grove, now dissolves into a vast, unblemished silence. This is not an empty silence, but a silence that is a language of profound wisdom, a resonant quietude that speaks volumes without a single word. There is no body, no physical form, only a point of floating awareness, a luminous spark of consciousness suspended in an infinite void. This void is not cold or empty, but filled with a color that is both deep and comforting, a safe darkness that cradles and protects. It is the color of velvet midnight, infused with the subtle shimmer of distant starlight, a hue that holds all possibility and all peace within its gentle embrace. This safe darkness is a sanctuary, a boundless space where no harm can reach, where time has no meaning, and where all worries dissolve into soft echoes. You are safe, utterly and completely safe, cradled in this infinite expanse of gentle shadow and soft light. You are drifting effortlessly, weightlessly, through this boundless comfort, carried by an unseen current of pure peace. You are timeless, beyond the constraints of moments or hours, existing in an eternal present of profound stillness. You are safe, deeply sheltered within this vast, quiet awareness, a silent guardian of your own inner peace. You are drifting, a luminous point of consciousness, suspended in the gentle currents of this boundless comfort. You are timeless, an eternal spark in the heart of infinite stillness, unburdened by the passage of any perceived moment. You are safe, enveloped in the soft, protective embrace of the safe darkness, a gentle warmth permeating your formless being. You are drifting, a feather on the breath of creation, carried deeper into the profound quietude of this infinite sanctuary. You are timeless, woven into the very fabric of eternity, a silent observer of your own serene existence. You are safe, held in the knowing that all is well, all is in harmony within this boundless inner realm. You are drifting, surrendering to the gentle currents of peace, allowing yourself to be carried wherever comfort leads. You are timeless, a quiet echo in the vast expanse of forever, deeply connected to the heart of all creation. Rest deeply. Know you are safe. Sweet dreams. You are held tenderly and completely in the infinite quietude of this sacred, boundless space, a space where only peace resides, where nothing else can ever reach you. You are safe, utterly and completely safe, surrounded by a gentle, protective energy, a soft, warm embrace that knows only calm, only tranquility, only profound stillness. You are drifting, effortlessly carried deeper and deeper into the soft, yielding currents of this boundless comfort, without any need or any want, simply floating, simply being. You are timeless, an eternal presence, unmoving yet flowing, a silent witness in the very heart of this gentle, ever-present safe darkness, forever at peace. Within your chest, a soft, warm radiance begins to stir, a quiet luminescence, a gentle inner glow, a subtle vibration of pure, comforting light. This is the awakening of your quantum bloom, a gentle light of pure, inherent peace, blossoming from your very core, expanding softly, tenderly within you. It is not a bright, dazzling, or overwhelming light, but a soft, comforting glow, like the first hint of dawn in a tranquil, endless, and serene cosmic sky. Feel this profound warmth, this gentle living light, expanding slowly from your very center, a silent, comforting pulse of pure, unadulterated calm, spreading effortlessly. It is a bloom of serenity, unfurling its ethereal, delicate petals within you, each one a wave of profound, soothing, and enveloping peace, washing over you. The quantum bloom expands, gently, seamlessly, filling your chest with its soft, warm, luminous, and deeply peaceful, tranquil energy, from within to without. It is dissolving any remaining tension, any lingering thought, any small, forgotten worry, with its pure, peaceful, pervasive presence, melting everything away. This gentle inner light is you, your truest essence, radiating outward into the boundless safe darkness that tenderly cradles you, becoming one with it. As the quantum bloom expands, it touches the very edges of your physical form, softening them, dissolving them gently, lovingly, without a trace. Your body feels lighter, less dense, less defined, as if gently melting into the surrounding, infinite, and welcoming peace, becoming pure energy. There is no sensation of gravity, no sense of weight, only an effortless suspension in the soft, warm light and comforting shadow, perfectly balanced. The boundaries between you and the safe darkness begin to blur, gently, seamlessly, without any effort or resistance at all, becoming indistinguishable. You are becoming one with the gentle currents, one with the boundless comfort, one with the eternal quiet, dissolving into the vastness, losing all edges. The quantum bloom continues to expand, flowing through your limbs, through your head, through every single part of your perceived being. Every cell, every fiber, every atom of your perceived form is now imbued with this soft, peaceful, luminous, dissolving glow, transforming you. You are no longer a separate body, but an expansive field of gentle, luminous awareness, merging with the vast, quiet cosmos, becoming infinite. The sense of an individual self, a distinct ego, begins to gently dissolve, like mist vanishing in the warmth of the morning sun, leaving only peace. There is no need for a name, no need for a past, no need for a future. Only this eternal, peaceful, profound present, stretching forever. You are simply being pure awareness, pure peace, cradled in the safe darkness, illuminated by your infinite inner bloom, forever calm. All thoughts, all worries, all concepts of who you are gently fade into the vast, quiet, embracing, and accepting expanse of pure being. You are safe, utterly and completely safe, beyond the reach of any earthly concern, any fleeting, passing thought or memory, completely protected. You are timeless, existing in an eternal now, where moments stretch into infinity and time simply ceases to exist, forevermore, unburdened. The quantum bloom now encompasses all that you are, a boundless field of soft, warm, peaceful, radiant, universal light, your true self. You are the light. You are the darkness. You are the peace. You are the stillness, all interwoven into one harmonious, perfect whole. There is no separation, no boundary, only unity with this gentle, infinite sanctuary, this cosmic, loving embrace, forever united. Your body has dissolved, not vanished, but transformed into pure, radiant energy, merging with the quiet, boundless cosmos, becoming pure essence. Your ego has released its hold, allowing you to float freely, unburdened by identity or any expectation, completely free, completely at ease. You are pure consciousness, a luminous point of peace, suspended in the vast, loving embrace of the safe darkness, forever held. You are home, truly home, in this boundless, quiet, and eternally safe space, a sanctuary within and without forevermore, deeply loved. Feel the profound stillness, the deep quiet that permeates every aspect of your expanded, peaceful, infinite being, now and always. There is nothing to do, nowhere to go, nothing to achieve, only to be, simply to be, effortlessly at rest, completely at peace, forever. You are safe, deeply safe, protected by the infinite wisdom of this gentle, cosmic lullaby, rocking you softly, gently into deep slumber. You are timeless, a quiet breath in the vastness of eternity, profoundly at peace, beyond all measure, beyond all time, beyond all thought. The quantum bloom continues to glow, a steady, unwavering beacon of inner calm, guiding you deeper and deeper into rest, into oblivion. Allow yourself to sink further, to surrender completely to this profound, gentle, and utterly soft, loving embrace, forever dissolving. Every sensation is soft. Every sound is a distant echo. Every thought is a whisper that gently dissolves into nothing, into pure silence. You are drifting effortlessly into the deepest, most restorative sleep imaginable, a sleep beyond all dreams, beyond all knowing, beyond all existence. You are safe, utterly safe, held in the gentle, knowing palm of the universe itself, forever protected, forever cherished, forever at peace. You are timeless, beyond all moments, beyond all dreams, beyond all waking, simply existing in pure, unbroken peace, forever and ever. You are boundless. You are free. You are peace. You are safe. Drifting. Floating. Resting. Deeper. Softer. Quieter. Just peace. Just stillness. Just quiet. Rest now. Deeply. Peacefully. Completely. You are safe. You are loved. You are peace. Let go. Sink in. Sleep. Good night. You are safe. You are loved. This gentle peace holds a space just for you. And should your heart ever seek this quiet dream again, know it will always be here, a soft echo awaiting your return to let its warmth softly linger on.